Hey, 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 y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all ready for some patriotic crafts? Me too. Y'all, my name is Shonda. I'm with from Dusty Beauty Designs. Welcome to Georgia. Welcome down here to the South, my friends. If you are new here, please make sure to tell me where you're watching from in the comments. Say hey. If you're seeing that live right there, say hey. And if you're not, hashtag replay. You know, all the things, y'all. Make sure to do a little heart button. And, y'all, make sure you're following the page. You know, you want to be a part of this madness. You know you do. You know you do. You guys, I am a designer with Chalk Couture. I absolutely adore it. So, if you guys are interested in becoming a designer, I never hardly ever say this, but we have an amazing deal going on this month for half off for a designer program, and you get a whole big kit, or you can do it for $10 and not get the kit, but get the, you know, the deals, because you get 40% off. Just saying. Just saying. Y'all, make sure. Hello, basket for Michelle. Hello, Barbara. Hey, y'all. How is everybody doing? Hey, Kelly. Hey, 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 y'all. Okay, let me do the little thing where I got to do the little share thing, because, you know, and make sure y'all do that. Dust it out. We call it dust it. Just means to hit that little button, that arrow button. It sends it out to Never Never Land. Hey, Judy. Hey, girl. Okay, let me send it out. Y'all, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Y'all, I went to Lowe's. I sure did. I went to Lowe's because my friend Kathy told me that Lowe's had their t-shirts, and they sure did. So, I got some. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to give one away. So, y'all stay tuned. Hey, Rosemary. How are you, friend? Hold on. Patriotic crafts. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Y'all, it's crazy how you have to do this, but it is what it is. Y'all, I got my hair up. It's wild tonight. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. I washed it last night and went to bed with it wet. You did do some Chalk Couture. Hey, Kathy Jacobs. Y'all did good, Michelle. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all, real quick, let me show you what I got real quick. Real quick, like. Let me show you. Thank you, Kathy. Y'all, they had some really cute ones. Really cute ones. Y'all know I love my... Y'all, these are Lowe's Hardware. Lowe's Hardware sells them. They're $9.98 each. Jim always gets a little discount. So ours ended up being a little, like, 8 something because he's a veteran. He always gets a little discount. But, hey, Gina. Hey, Pam. Thank you, friend. Pam, are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? Y'all, I know it's backwards. FB still hadn't fixed it, okay? So, Wild and Free. How cute is that one? Love it. Hey, Christine. Hey, Lori. Hey, Felicia. Thank you, Lori. How are you, girlfriend? Y'all, only got 3 this time because I've been trying to just do 3. Because I get them every season. I got to calm down. Y'all, this one is just really pretty. I think this one's cool. I like how it has that flag kind of almost muted in that sunflower. But isn't that cool? I love that one. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Sue. Hello, Tina. Yes, girl. Hey, Dee Dee. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. And then, last but not least, this one's my favorite, y'all. Ba-bam! What? American Woman. Stay away. I don't know the words. That might be the words. I don't know. And then, you guys, for, hey, Barbara. Hey, Phyllis. For everyone who does this out, I'm going to run this for 2 nights. So I'm going to do this tonight and tomorrow night because I'm going to do another craft tomorrow night. So for the shares for tonight and tomorrow night, I will be giving away a t-shirt. This is super cute. Y'all, I'm going to have to take it out of the package. Okay, I'm going to have to take it out so you guys can see the full effect. It is an extra large. I thought, you know what, even if you are a smaller size, you can tie it up. You know, you can even cut the sleeves on these. You could cut right here, kind of make it off the shoulder. You can do all kinds of things. Yes, Christine, Lowe's Hardware. Yes. Yes, Cindy, I love them. Y'all, how cute. Michelle, did you see this one? How cute is that? The flag in the back. Then you've got your cow, Highland cow, and your flowers. Isn't that pretty? So this one will be given out. Again, I will track for tonight and tomorrow night. So tonight is May the 5th. Tomorrow night's May the 6th. I will track both of those lives for everyone who dusted them out, shared them. And I will put you in for a drawing to win that. So, hey, Sandy. Oh, I saw that, Pam. Good gracious, girl. Michelle, I knew you would. They didn't have a medium, or my friend would have had one. Isn't it cute, Michelle? I know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know. So cute. So, so cute. All right, y'all, let's get busy because this is kind of a bigger project tonight. There's something blooming that kind of keeps making my throat tickle today. Are y'all? Anybody dealing with that? Anybody? Just me? Okay, I'm not surprised. I love them all too. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. Yes, please make sure, if you do dust this out, share it, you make sure to put that in the comments because I can't see everyone's, if your privacy settings are so that I can't see it, I won't be able to see. There's a place I can go to see where everyone shares, right? But if your privacy settings are higher, it won't show me. So unless you put it here, I won't know that you did it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I think it is too. All right, y'all, we're going to use 3 transfers tonight. I know, 3. And we're going to do a big old sign. This is a palette board. It's a 16 by 20, I believe. Yeah, 16 by 20 palette board. I don't know where I got this. Maybe Walmart, maybe, possibly. It's pretty rustic. You know, it's not flat at all. So, with that said, this is going to be a rustic look. So, here's what my idea was. I don't know if this is going to look good, but we're going to try it. I don't know. I want to go with like a stain look. That's all right, Judy. That's all right, girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Kelly. Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys, please. So, thank you, Dee Dee, for reminding me. Our friend, Anna Banana, she has a crafting page as well. And I apologize. Dee Dee, will you put what her crafting page is? I'm terrible about that. Listen, I'm horrible. I barely remember my own. So it's no dig to anybody. It just, I don't remember things like that. But Anna is a sweet person. She's an amazing crafter. Her and her husband, they would do kits and things. And they had a really good small little crafting business going. She lost her mother a couple of years ago. Very devastating. And now she lost her husband this morning, y'all. Very unexpected. I believe it was this morning. Very unexpected. If it wasn't this morning, it was yesterday morning. But y'all, please keep her in your prayers. That's they're very young. You know, I think Anna's my age, and you know, he's around the same. So anyway, y'all, please keep them in your prayers. Hey, Andrea, there it is. There it is. I knew it was something different, and so that's why I didn't even attempt it. J&A, because her husband, yeah, the J&A Woodcrafts and Decor. That's it. Thank you, girl. Hey, Andrea, again. I think I just said it, but, you know, I get a little twisted. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I've never done anything like this. We're going to try it. I want to do like a stain. Of course, I've used paint as stain before, but I want to kind of stain this. I don't know. I had thought about red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue because there's 9 slats. I just don't know what that's going to look like. If it's terrible, I'll just paint the whole thing and we'll start it again. I'm just saying. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're definitely going to stain this. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use just some baby wipes or antibacterial wipes and just use it as a stain. I want to kind of just do it a light color. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like it. We're going to try. We sure are going to try it, though. Hey, Kayla. Yesterday morning. Okay, yeah, my days were getting mixed up. It was last night that I heard about it, yeah. So yesterday morning. You know, that is rough. Okay, like I said, we're going to use 3 transfers. Everything that I'm using, transfer-wise, Chalkator-wise, except for some of my pastes I'm using because some of my pastes are like colors of the month or we don't have them anymore. But I've been using them lately because you guys can always find an alternative. But I did put in the ones that we have in the link in the description. Okay, if you just click on that link, it takes you to a cart. That cart is full of everything that I put in there for Chalkator. You guys can add to or take away. If you are a Perks member, you're going to get 30% off, okay? Check out that if you have not, because that's amazing. Or, again, if you want to become a designer, you would get 40% off that, okay? So keep that in mind. Hey, Lisa. Dee Dee, I know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought for some reason he was way younger than that even. I know, Judy, it's horrible. Hey, Antoinette. Okay, so our first one, y'all, is Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell is the first one we're going to use. I think this one's so pretty. This one, you know, come on. Anything else? So, my idea is, I'm going to show you what my idea is. So, we're going to use Liberty Bell, okay? And then we're going to use a couple of Sweet Land of Liberty. I know. I like to do this. This is why I love our transfers. And I will say that I have always loved, since I began with Chocolate Tour 4 years ago, I have always loved our transfers that offers more than just one transfer on it, right? So this one has 4 on it, okay? So I'm going to be using, here's the thing, I'm only going to be using this top part of here, Sweet Land of Liberty, okay? I'm only going to use that top part. And then I'm going to use I'm probably going to use this firework, okay? And Sue, are you in my you guys, if you are not in my notification channel, if you do not, make sure to !notify all together, !notify, put it in the chat now while I'm live, and it will notify you when because I actually put it on my channel when I'm coming live. Dee Dee, come on, hallelujah. Come on, girl. I love it. Y'all, this one's called Lady Liberty. Lady Liberty. So, you kind of see where I'm going with this, right? I'm going to use the 3, again, the fireworks on this one. So, here's my idea. I'm going to put my bell here, okay? I'll show you this way. My bell here. Can y'all see? We're going to have Sweet Land of Liberty right here, okay? And then I'm just going to sporadically put my fireworks, okay? I think this is going to look good. I hope this board's not too big for this. I don't think it will be, especially if I use all of the fireworks. So, yeah. Girl, I mean, you know, this doesn't have a top or a bottom. I'll have to add a hanger on it, so it really doesn't matter. But we're going to get busy on this part first. Got to get busy on this. So I'm just going to, again, use it. I'm going to, like, I'm going to kind of do a thanks, Shonda, you know, stain. We're going to kind of stain it. Hey, Tina, thank you, girl. I hope so, Dee Dee. I hope so. You know, I try things all the time that who knows if they're going to work. I never really care. I'm just like, well, if they don't, we just, that's the cool thing about crafting, you guys. Just redo it. If it doesn't work, just redo it. It'll be all right. Yes, Judy, they are a part of they were released, the last release, not this one. This release was, you know, all of the summer stuff. There was a bunch of summer stuff in it, but you know, with all of the bees and the lemons and all the things. This one was the last release with our Patriotic stuff, and I believe there's going to be a little bit more trickling in. There's still some more trickling in, but yeah. So those are in there, and like I said, if you go to the description in that cart, that will take you to the cart, but it'll also take you to my page, so you can look around there too. You don't have to shop. So, okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray this board down. Okay. Spray it with some water because, again, I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to do red, white, blue, red, white, blue. Let's see if I like it. I'll know kind of in the beginning if I like it or not. We're going to know. Let's hope I do. If I don't, well, I just won't, you know. Well, okay, Shonda, try to keep it right. And listen, I'm okay with the bleeding. I kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be wild with this. Like, I'm not trying to be, I want this to look rustic, y'all. I want it to look rustic. So we're just going to go with it. And I'm just putting, this one is Candy Apple. They're all Apple Barrel paints that I'm using. I'm using Candy Apple, Snow White, and Admiral Blue. Okay, Admiral Blue. Oh, Lori, well, I pray you feel better, girl. Oh, hey, Marcel. Marcel, how's it going, girl, with the crafting with Chocolate Tour? How you doing with it? Okay, there's my red. So let's get one for the white. I'm going to get some of this off of here. I know I don't care if it blends, but I didn't want a big, you know what I mean, like a lot. Okay, so here's our white. Howdy doody, Gail. Hey, Janet. How are you, girl? Okay, let's, I have used this, but I always take the lid off. Y'all, I came down and poor Jim wasn't feeling good. That's what I was thinking, Michelle. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Jim wasn't feeling well, so before I came down, he's like, hey, Shonda, can you take my blood pressure real quick? It was pretty low. So I was like, okay, if you need me, I got my watch on, you know, call me. Y'all, when you get older, I mean, you got to be on call for each other. It's pitiful, pitiful. But I think he was just really tired. And Jim's back. Jim has never had back issues, and he just started having back issues. He got hurt in the military pretty bad during, anyway, he got hurt pretty bad. And so it's always, he's always just been able to not really deal with it. It just hasn't been as bad. Y'all, the last couple of years has kicked his tail, and I'm like, you know, I feel like God let me go through it to deal with him. You know, I went through it at 25, started my back problems. Poor Jim has just started, you know, at 52 or 50 he started. It's terrible for him. So he took a muscle relaxer. Like, it's a very lightweight. That's all he takes. He won't take any other medicines except for ibuprofen. And he, I think that being exhausted bottomed out it bottomed him out. His blood pressure was bottomed. Oh, I love that. Marcel, I love that. Yeah, and so things like this is an idea. You know, like I just saw this board sitting over there. I've had this board for quite a while. I really wanted to start my Patriotic. I haven't done anything Patriotic. Really wanted to do it. So I saw this board and I was like, okay, we can do something with this board. And then I kind of just looked at it. So it's stuff like this. You know, you can redo stuff. Marcel, if you go to like a yard sale and find a sign, I always say chalkboards, get your chalkboards out, you know, that kind of thing, so that you can practice on your chalkboard. But I love that you're doing a lot of t-shirts. Gail, I am doing a sign, Patriotic sign, with 3 different transfers. We're using 3 transfers. I know they're backwards, y'all. FB does not. They don't want us to. They like us to be backwards. So again, all I'm doing now is I am doing a stain, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just kind of staining this, okay? That one got a little dark. And then I think what I'm going to do after I stain it, okay, I think I'm going to go over it with a little bit of my Bear wax and kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, want to antiquify it a bit. Antiquify. All these words, okay? Take note. Y'all didn't know that y'all were coming on and getting getting an English lesson. You're welcome. Those are words. Those are real words. Antiquify. Yes. Gail, they don't want us to be right side. They want us to be backwards. I don't know. Sandy, me too. Hey, Dorothy. Oh, you're sad, Dorothy. I'm sorry, friend. Gail, yeah, they don't. That's just what they want to do to us. They took it away. For a while, we were able to go from we have a business suite. As a creator, you have a business suite. And we were able to do that, and a lot of creators didn't even know that. If I would see creators on, I would, you know, message them and be like, hey, do this, because I didn't know it either, and somebody did that for me. But for a long time, we could do that. Honestly, for several months. And then, all of a sudden, it was gone too. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows why. Michelle, you should see, I know. You're welcome. I know. You didn't know that you were getting on here and learning English from a Southern girl who was first raised in the Appalachian Mountains and then came down here to Georgia. You didn't know? Well, now you do. You're welcome. I know, it's just a plethora. You see, I can use a big word every now and again. Plethora of knowledge, y'all. Plethora. Not. Okay. So again, all I'm going to do is just going to kind of give this a little, again, I'm not caring if it's kind of bleeding over. That's all right. We're okay with it. Just kind of using the slats kind of as a guide. Nothing major. And I'm, again, just using, these are antibacterial wipes. Yeah, Marcel, they do. But here's the deal. I actually watch right here. And I cannot do that for the life of me. That stresses me out so bad. So I'm just going to have to be backwards. That's what Debbie and I were talking about. We're just going to be backwards. We can't. It's too hard to do. It's too hard. I mean, I guess I could. Here's the problem with it. You have to go live to see if it's right. And so what would be happening is I would be on live fixing my phone because you have to go live to see it here. And then I can't see all the comments because if I'm up top, it's a mess. Girl, it's a mess. Get a broom because it's a mess. All right. Almost finished with this. Y'all see how fast this goes, right? I love using paint as a stain. It's cleaner. You know, stains are so, there's a time and a place for a stain. I always say that. But on a little project like this, there is no sense in me buying stain, you know, that's red, white, and blue. There's no sense in it. Not going to do it. So, to me, it's just easier just to use some wet wipes or antibacterial wipes in this case. It is not, Judy. It is a really cool, you guys, I have not got my club yet. I forgot to add it to my daggum order. You know, last month for me was a little bit of a blur with having the surgery and everything. I wasn't on my game as much, but I'm trying to get back there. So I've now ordered it. But it is not. It is for, I always say this time of they kind of tailor towards Father's Day. So it is a really cool looking, let me tell you what it says because so I don't mess it up. You can actually go, Kayla, you said go dogs. Cats, cats, cats. I mean, I came from the cat state to the dog state. It's really stressful. Okay, so the club is, it says, let me tell you what it says. It's really cool. It's like a, to me, it reminds me of a garage. But it says welcome, and it says open 24 hours workshop, my tools, my rules. So it's really cool. It comes with a silver metallic sign. And a lot of people have been doing the rust look on it. You know, the faux rust, you know, how you can use cinnamon and that kind of thing. So that's probably what we'll do when we get it. But yes, it comes with that. So cool. Okay, here's what I've got. I like it. Cool. Okay, I was nervous. I didn't know if I was going to like it. All right, so next I am going to use... Why do I clean up? Y'all, I always clean up and then I lose something. Every time I clean up. Hold please. Every daggum time. Hold on, I think I put it over here, y'all. You know, where I wouldn't lose it and all. You know, right here. So, y'all, this is my Bear wax. It's a decorative finish wax. I love it. It's called Dark Antique. Love, love, love this stuff. I have had it since I have started chalking. So I bought it 4 years ago, y'all. Actually, longer than that. I bought it in 2020. I bought it in COVID. So I joined chalk, I believe, in December of 2020. It was either December 2020 or December 2021, maybe 21. Anyway, I started crafting at the end of December 20 more just because of COVID, and I believe that's when I bought it. So I've either had it 4 or 5 years. Thanks, Stephanie. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. So next, I'm just going to grab. Where is? I just use like a. Let me get another one. Hold on. I'll just use this one. No. Hold on. we'll just use this one. It's fine. I just use like a, what are these called? These are just your, these kind of brushes. These. And I dry brush, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry brush this. And then I'm going to sand it a little bit, okay? And that way, yeah, this is pretty. Let me dry it a little bit. Let's dry it a little bit. Marcel, I have not. I have a few of their things, but I have not. We do, y'all, so she's asking about the Dixie Belle. We have actually Dixie Belle. We have partnered with Dixie Belle, Chocolate has. So there's some great products also on my website for Dixie Belle. I have not. I just have not. I think I have two of the wax, or two of the stains, but I have not used them. A chippy brush, that's it. Thank y'all. Hey Christy, how are you, girlfriend? Yes, a chippy brush, that's it. So it's just, that's what I always use to put this wax on. I love this stuff. It really does make it really antique. Well, hello, Beverly Ledbetter. How are you, my friend? Now, let me get this big boy out. Since Jim don't feel good, he won't know I'm using it. It's horrible, Shonda. He'll be all right. Jim does not like me using this one a whole lot. Thanks, Meredith. I think it looks really cool. You do, Michelle? I think actually I have used my, I don't know if that was Dixie Belle now that I'm thinking about it. That may have been something else. Anyway, I don't know. I've got a couple over there, but I haven't really used them. Hey, Rachel. How are you? Yeah, I'm just going to get this good and dry. Then I'm going to give it a quick sand. And then we can antique it. I think this just looks cool. Again, it just kind of gives it a little something. You know, you could do like the top 3 red, and then the middle 3 white, and the last blue. I don't know. When I saw it, my brain just went like this, because that's just the way it is. Thanks, Marcel. I think this is cool looking, y'all. And again, I believe Walmart. This is 16 by 20. Now, I will tell you, we have another transfer that I also thought would be really pretty on this. And I'll show you in just a second. I grabbed it because I kind of thought about doing it since, you know, I'm kind of doing the flag theme. No, Pam, he doesn't feel good. Jim usually never gets to watch me during the week. Jim gets up at 3:45 to go to work. So he usually never gets to watch me during the week. But he doesn't feel well tonight. His blood pressure went really low. Hey, Danette. Yes, I love it, Janet. Me too. I love, you know, anything with the flag. And then we're very patriotic. Jim was Air Force. He's a veteran. And my son was Air Force. He's a veteran. And we have many military. My nephew, my cousin. We have many in our family that were military. So we're a very patriotic family. Very patriotic. Okay. So we've got that. Now let me see. Yeah, I'm going to grab a new sponge. I'm going to grab a new sanding block. I don't want to mess up that white. Let's just grab a new one. Like I said, I don't want to mess up that white one. I bought a bunch of sanding blocks not too long ago. So what this is going to do is going to prepare our surface for those transfers, okay? This is a very rough board, and there is a potential for this to bleed, you know, from the transfer or something like that because it's so rough. I'm okay. We're good with that, y'all. Okay? So, y'all, that board is really cool looking. Okay, Shonda. Sometimes, girl, you can pull it out. Okay? Sometimes. All right. Hey, Sissy. Yes, I felt bad for him. I don't like to see him sick. And anytime he gets worried, you know, when your loved one worries, it makes you worry. You know what I'm saying? It kind of, you're just like, wait, what you mean you don't feel good? And he was like, I was about to come down here, and he goes, hey, real quick, do you mind coming in here taking my blood pressure? He never says stuff like that. Like, that's not Jim. I got this stuff everywhere, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. What? This little housekeeping, no big deal. Little housekeeping. Just blow it off. Okay, so here's what I do. I just take my brush, okay, get some on there. That was a little too much. And I just dab it on a paper towel, y'all. Okay, dab it off, dry brushing, basically. And I'm just going to go across this whole board and give it more of an antique vibe, okay? Nothing big, but not, you know, I don't know. Just want to give it more of an antique vibe. Hello, Coraline. How are you, my friend? Claudine, how are you? Oh no, Pam. Okay, so see, we just kind of gave, it's kind of hard to see, but if you see that close, there's some, it just kind of, again, antiquify. You're welcome. Antiquify, okay? Word of the day. Antiquify. All right, so I do think that I'm still going to, do a little bit of our wax too, though, because this surface is pretty rough. Surface is pretty rough. So our wax is just a surface wax. It's clear. It's a finishing wax as well. Now the wax I just put on there is a finishing wax, so that'll act as a kind of a barrier as well. This will just give it a little bit more of a barrier, being that rustic wood. I don't want it to pull up really splinters and stuff like that. Our transfers are super sticky, reusable, professional silk screens. So, I mean, they're sticky, okay? So I don't want them to pull up any wood. So I'm just going to, I like to heat up my wax. We have an applicator, and I just go across, okay? Go across it, and you can start feeling when it gets smooth, okay? There's a smoothness to it that you feel. I know that sounds wild, but you really do feel it. So that will help that not stick so tough. So all it does is add a barrier. Sometimes when you're doing a project like this on a more rustic board or something that's not so smooth or something like that, you want to have a barrier or two between your transfer and your surface. So we've got our wax as a barrier, and now we're going to fuzz. Okay, we're going to fuzz. Yes, Marcel, that's the one. Right, Michelle. Yeah, you're welcome. I told you, girl. You didn't know you were coming to English class tonight. Well, welcome. There you go. There you are. Okay, let me show you this other one before I forget, because yes, she just reminded me to show you. I thought about doing this one, which would also be really cool. So this one's called the National Anthem, of course. But how cool would that one be on there too? This one will be really cool. I almost did it. So you could do it the same exact way. You know, maybe you want to do the white up top so that you, or no, I'm sorry, the blue up top, so that you could have kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you could figure it out, girl. Figure it out, okay? You could do red, white. You could paint the whole board. I would paint down here white, maybe. Y'all just made my head hurt. Made my daggum head hurt. But you see where I was going with that? That would have been pretty too. Hey, Crystal. Oh, yes, Crystal, we just really got started. Go back and watch, though, how I did the board. The board's really cool. We just kind of did it like a stain. So go back and watch that. Michelle, me too. How beautiful would that be on like a baby quilt? That size. I don't mean a baby quilt, but that size of a quilt that you can throw over like the back of your, like a chair, you know, like a lazy boy chair, big recliner, or the back of your couch. How cool would that be? I think that would be really pretty on a, you know, that's that traditional quilt. You know, there's nothing more American than a quilt. So I think that would be cool. Okay, so we're going to put this on. I'm going to kind of put my transfers on first, and then we're going to do it because I think it's just the best. This is our Liberty Bell. So we're going to do it like this. Okay. And then we are going to use, let's cut these apart. I'm going to use all the fireworks. Okay. All 3 of the fireworks from Lady Liberty. She's cool too. She's cool too. It would be really pretty to do like a collage of items that are patriotic. You know, like the Liberty Bell, and then you could do Lady Liberty. We have some other cool things, but like if you had a, I don't know, different stuff. If you had stuff, y'all, okay? All right, let's get these on here. And then I am going to use this big one as well from Sweet Land of Liberty. This one's a cool one, y'all. This one would be cute to do your tier trays, okay? Be really cute to have your little, you know, we had the board and base. That would be a really cute one for board and base because remember those board and bases are reusable. So if you get your 5x7 size transfer, which this one is, or any of our A's, but this one's a B, but you know, that size, that's a really great way to change out decor. Y'all know I love to do that. I love to have a surface that I can change out. It's much more economic, and who doesn't need and want economic right now, right? Who doesn't? I sure would like economic. Okay. So, I am using the Sweet Land of Liberty, and I'm just using the top. So, again, it shows you how you can mix and match pieces and parts of transfers to get what you need out of it. Okay, I'm not going to use the pie. I'm only using Sweet Land of Liberty. Okay, and I'm going to put that probably about right there. And then I'll have that. So basically, if you guys can kind of see, so you have our bell, Sweet Land of Liberty here, and then all of our, and I'll have to do that one in a second. Then all of our fireworks, okay? That's what I'm using. So I'm using Nominee. Nominee is an amazing color. Absolutely love it. I did put it in the cart. Nominee is just a gorgeous, bronzy, shimmery color. That is what we're using for our Liberty Bell. Love Nominee. I'm using black just for the Sweet Land. I think, should I use white? I was wondering if white was going to show up. I think black. I think I really want it to be a, you know, a start, like you can see it. So I think I'm going to use just black on Sweet Land of Liberty. And then all of our, this is the colors that I'm using for our fireworks. I might use, I wasn't sure if the shimmer frost would show up. It may. I don't think so. I think it's going to be too light. I think that's going to be too light. So, y'all, let's just go for it. Let's do this. So, let's do this in Nominee. Okay? This in Nominee, first off. Absolutely love this color. Y'all, you see? I know. It's gorgeous. Maybe I should do Land of Liberty in that too. I don't know. I'm just going to put a little bit on here, y'all, or a lot. Actually, that was a whole lot, Shonda. You got real wild with it, girl. That's what I do. I think so. I think it's going to be gorgeous. Okay. So, again, remember our surface is not the greatest, okay? So, just, I'm okay with it. This is a rustic kind of look, and we are going with it. Going with it. Now, I will say this transfer has some little elements to it, like off to the side, that it kind of gives it that look of Antiquifying. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So outside of the bell are some just like little, you're going to see. I can't explain it. They're like little lines, honestly, but it kind of just makes it look like the bell is kind of, I don't know, ringing maybe, or I don't know. You'll see. Hold, please. Vicki, I feel great. Girl, I feel fabulous. I sure do. Feel amazing. Hey, Michelle. I'm fabulous. Girl, $1,000,000. No hysterectomy and cancer can keep me down, girl. Y'all, you better stop. Y'all, is that doing it? Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. This is so pretty. I love it when a vision comes together, because sometimes my visions, they scare people sometimes. My visions scare folks. Crystal. Yes, mine too. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Okay. Put that on the backer sheet so I can take it upstairs. And y'all don't forget, okay, I am giving away the 2 shirt, hold on, or not 2 shirts, for 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night, for everyone who shares it out. You're going to be put in for a drawing for this Lowe's t-shirt, okay? Again, remember, it's extra large, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Just tie it up, fix it up, do what you need to with it. I do too, isn't it pretty? Oh, Crystal, you're awesome. Thank you, girl. You know how sometimes, though, your vision, you're just like, okay, that vision worked out. That one worked out pretty good. I will say, I'm thinking about kind of, because this is kind of an etched kind of look, you know, it's kind of, I'm thinking about kind of painting in a little bit. I don't know, we're going to see. Thank y'all. Yes, please, everybody. And make sure to put it in the comments when you do dust it out so that I know and I can put you in the drawing. It'll be tonight and tomorrow night. May 5th, 2025 and May 6th, 2025, which we don't really have to worry about that anymore because FB deletes our videos after 30 days. But you guys can find my videos over on the tube. Same name, from Dusty Beauty Designs. I put the videos over there. Okay. Y'all. Okay. I'm going to leave it right now like this. I may end up kind of painting it in. We're going to see. I don't know. I might. To kind of give it a little more where you can see it. We'll see. I don't know yet. Lori, there you go, girl. There you go. Okay, so here we're going to put, let me turn this. Ooh. Let's get this really good and dry, y'all. I don't want this to come off. And then I can put this on top. I feel like it needs to just be in black. I feel like I'm just going to do it in the black so that you can really see it. Okay. Now I've got it upside down. I can't see it. Hold on, y'all. I want to turn it towards me so that I can get this correct. Okay. I think we're just going to put it right there. Sweet Land of Liberty. And I'm just going to use black. I really want it to show up, really shine. Right there. Okay. You know, I'm tempted. We've got a stars and stripes over there. I'm tempted to kind of use the stars on the top and the bottom of this. We'll see. I might pull out another transfer, y'all. I know, I'm getting wild tonight. I've missed y'all. I've missed crafting. And I'm trying to just still get back in the swing of things. It's kind of hard, you know, when you haven't crafted in a minute. It's a little tough sometimes. Okay, let's do it slow. Cool. Oh, awesome, Dee Dee. How cool. Y'all, I'm telling you, Oh, Shirley, that's all right, girl. You can go back and watch the replay, but we're still going. We're still getting it done. Let me put that back there. Okay, hold on. I feel like I need something. Let me get these on here. Let me see what, let me see. Okay. This is still, it's not enough. So we're going to do something. I might go in with some stars and stripes. We're going to see. We're going to see. Okay. A girl. What you talking about? This one? What? American Woman. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, about got it in my chalk paste. Getting sassy right then. Yes, yes, Crystal. You would put it there so not to chalk that part. That's right. That is exactly right. If you're trying to stay, you know, if you're just trying to use part of that transfer and that's a whole transfer, couldn't cut it up, that's exactly what you would do. Yep, that's exactly. Crystal, I'm telling you, I love it. Oh, Lori, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, let's do this, and then I'm going to put all of my, we're going to do our why do I keep forgetting fireworks? What is wrong with me? Okay, let's do our fireworks. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of put them here and there. And then I'll kind of move them as I need to. Let's see. I don't like the, I don't want it to be so symmetrical. Does that make sense? I'm not a symmetric kind of girl. Hold on, let me grab this other one. I kind of want to see. We have this one. And I'm almost thinking the top and the bottom and using the gold. I don't know. We're going to see. I might. You never know with me. Let's do these real quick first. So I'm using 3 of our shimmers that, the one you can still get, the Shimmer Shadow. This is Jolene. I thought I had a Jolene open. Hold on. Hold on. I think I got a Jolene open. Y'all, Jolene is gorgeous. Jolene, 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 I can't hit that high right now. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I guess not. Okay, well, we're about to open Jolene. If I got another one, I'll use it. I'm sure I'll use it somewhere. Unless I got it in here. No. No Jolene. You definitely got to hit about, y'all, seriously, I mean, $9.98 for a t-shirt. And I'm going to tell you, they wash well. Y'all know I wear the mess out of my Lowe's t-shirts. They wash well. They fit well. I like them. They're a little longer. You know, they're a longer fit. Kind of, they're a unisex. So I do like that aspect of it. It covers my booty when I wear leggings, which I do a lot. Y'all, Jolene was Jolening. You hear me? Jolene was Jolening. It's very shimmery. Love it. And then Shimmer Shadow you can still get. This is our black kind of shimmery, shadowy color. And this was another color that was designed. I won this during one of my first Chocateur events. And it's just a blue with some gold in it. So I'm going to use that. And then, like I said, Periwinkle. Periwinkle is truly Periwinkle, y'all. But it's shimmer. So we're going to use that as well. Okay, I think we got 4 of them here. Yeah. Oh, really? I think you can order them online. if I'm not mistaken. I think you can order them online. Okay, so for this one up here, we're going to do it in, we're going to use a Jolene on her. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take off my excess on this, move it, and do it down here as well. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And that way I don't have to wash it. If you move your transfers pretty fast, and you kind of move pretty fast with them, chalk paste, it's chalk in paste form. It does dry pretty quickly, especially if you're in, you know, an area that has a fan or something like that going on. It will dry pretty quickly. So you kind of got to move pretty fast with it. Okay, love that. Let me set this over here. I might use it again, I don't know. And let's go in here with that. I'm going to use periwinkle. Let's use the periwinkle over here. And all I'm doing is, again, pushing the paste through the transfer. You guys, if you are new here, welcome. These are professional silk screens that are reusable. They say up to 8 times, but y'all, promise I've used them way more than that. Okay, so there's that one. Let's put it right there. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to use the black shimmer. Oh, my black shimmer needs a little help. Needs a little drink and a drink. Girl, thirsty. Okay. Y'all, if your paste dries up on you a little bit, I haven't used this one in a minute, use a little bit of distilled water in your jars. If this was a paste packet, I would just knead the paste packet, put it out on my, you know, plate or wherever you're going to use to put it out on, and then add a little bit of water. And it doesn't have to be distilled. It's not going back in a jar. But when you're using a jar of paste, you definitely need to use your distilled water or you will grow heeple creeples. What are heeple creeples, you ask? I can tell you. It's things that you don't want in there. Mold. Yeah. Heeple creeples. That's another. I believe that one might have come from Kentucky. That one might have come from the foothills of Kentucky. Okay. So, this one might need a little more time. Oh, here we go. We're starting to loosen up now. Y'all, I have literally brought some of my paste back from the literal. I had some paste that I found that I didn't realize was in the back of my shelf over there that were already opened. I just didn't have space for them. And they were either like colors of the month or ones that we don't use anymore. So I wouldn't use them on a live because you guys couldn't get them. And in my mind, if you couldn't get them, don't use them. Well, I've kind of gotten out of that mindset. You know, I know there's sometimes FOMO, but we usually have something else that you can, you know, use in the place of it. So anyway, I found them and they were really hard. Y'all, I done put distilled water in the bottom of them and let them sit for a couple of days. Good as new. Good as new. Michelle, I know, isn't that great? Okay, Chris, we had your little drink and a drink, girl. All right. Y'all, we couldn't even, You can't get into the Mexican restaurants around here right now. No. Everybody party in. Nobody can get in. Oh, hold on. I lost everybody. Where'd it go? Good gracious. There we go. Okay, I think we're good now. She was thirsty. All right. Shimmer. This is yeah, this is the one that you can, this one's available all the time. Okay. Now we do also have crimson, shimmer crimson, which is a red. It's gorgeous. I use it a lot at Christmas time. Very, very pretty. Okay, so down here, let's do Jolene again. Jolene. It was packed, yeah. Ours are all packed right now. I mean, packed out. They are packed. I might do, you know, I might do a gold. Hold on, I'm going to do a little gold one. A little nominee. Let's throw a little nominee one in there. Make sure you get your excess off anytime that you are chalking, you guys. That just takes the excess off of the transfer, and that way it doesn't sit on top of your surface, whatever surface you're using. It'll put a ridge on it. If you don't take your excess off, you'll have a chalk paste ridge. Who wants a chalk paste ridge? I don't. I sure do not. Okay, so I think, but y'all, I'm loving this. Okay, I'm loving this. But I almost want to do something funky. Okay, girl. Linda, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, girl. Gotta love allergies. Happy birthday. Hey, Sandy. Happy birthday. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, but here's what I think I want to do. I almost want to use, I know this sounds crazy. I should have done this first, though. You know what would have been really cool? Just, okay, y'all keep this in mind. What would have been really cool is I would have taken this, so these are 4 transfers. This one is the one that's more rustic. You can see some of the, it looks like some of the stars are missing. What would have been really cool is to take this in your shimmer white, okay? Your shimmer white, and put, not everywhere, just like a corner or a top part here, put some stars, and then do all this over it. That would have been amazing. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. Oh, wait. Put a gold under the blue and a blue under the other side. Yes, happy birthday. Hold on, what you saying? Put a gold. So I was gonna put a gold. Hold on, you're right. I was gonna put a gold. Let's see. Let's put a gold up here. I kind of need something up there. I was trying not to stay so symmetric. I know that's so symmetric, drives me nuts. Let's do it right here. Let's do gold right here. And y'all, this may not do it great because I've let it some dry, but that's okay. Again, we're all right with it. We're doing a little rustic, okay? A little rustified. Let me think. Let's me think. I kind of want to use this one. I want to use it. We're going to see. We're going to see what it looks like. I think what I want to do is some of the areas that are blank, or, you know, that don't have anything on them. Let me clean up a little bit. I could, yes, I could. I could put a couple, and maybe I should do that. Make a, you know, make it like a finale. I could do that up here. I could definitely do that up here. But here's what I kind of want to do, that whole star thing. Y'all, I'm loving this. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me kind of clean some of this up real quick. We're going to mess with it a little bit. Let me get some of this out of my way and just do a little bit of messing with it. Let's see. Okay. Y'all, I keep a little jar of water over here, and I just put everything in there, and it kind of soaks while I'm finishing. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one open, that one open. Okay. Let me cut this one. Kind I'm thinking if I do the shimmer white, it will give it enough of a contrast. Let's see. Oh, listen, again, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, that would be cool. Yes, some raised stars would be cool. Yep, you're right. That would be cool too. I don't even know if I have any raised stars. You know what? I do. I have some. Hold on. I love you. Okay, hold on. Let me put this on here. And that way it can be fuzzing. We might have to use these again. I think I am going to put like almost a finale at that top. You know what I mean? Like she was saying. Hold on. I've got some rustic stars. I think you're right. The rustic stars will be cool. Let me see. Where are they at? Oh, here we go. These are, yeah, here we are. Well, those are big old stars. Hold on, please. I have some little ones too somewhere. Here they are. I was about to say, what the heck, Shonda? Y'all, I had this big, huge star. I had like 4 of these big stars, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's kind of big, girl. But I have these. These are rustic. Yes, see, good idea, girl. Okay, so here's what I did a while back. I actually put some gold leaf on some of these. And I've got quite a few that I put gold leaf on. So let's use some of those. These are just, again, I bought them like this from Amazon, I believe. And I just put some gold leaf. So we've got quite a few. I painted them kind of a black and then put gold leaf. So maybe that's all it needs. I don't know. Let's see. Now my mind is going to kind of having like bits and pieces of this star. Does that make sense to y'all? Like, you know how you kind of have a hint of something? Let me make sure this is all dry. And let's see. I'm going to save this right here for a finale. I'm going to do this whole corner in a finale. And then here's what I kind of want to do. Right, Lori? I know, girl. I know. Why can't we find what we need? Okay. Oh, man. I wish I'd have done this first. Y'all, I really wish I would have done this first. Because then it would have been underneath it. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm just going to kind of willy-nilly it over here. We're going to put some over here. I am using my shimmer frost, okay, which is just white shimmer, okay. So it's not going to be so stark, but I think it'll work. Right, check the floral drawer. You know me, girl. You know, it'll be something crazy. Okay. Okay, this is kind of what I was thinking. You know, you kind of have that, just like a hint of something. I hope it looks good. If not, oh well, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's get this off. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see what it looks like. That's what I was talking about. That's it. There it is. You see what I'm saying? That's what I wanted. Just some little, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me go through here. I'm just going to put some pieces just here and there. That's what we're doing, y'all. Okay? Some little pieces here and there of it to give it kind of that look. That's the look. That's, okay, see, that's my head, y'all. That was what was in this crazy head. All Are any of those No, they're not. They're just individuals. I mean, you can, but they've kind of individually, you know, put them on there so that you could do them. Karina, hey, my friend. Girl, I love that y'all went to Palm Springs. I don't love that you went without me. But I would love to go to Palm Springs. I have not been since I was a child. Little child. Well, let's see. Yeah. We didn't go to Palm Springs when I was 17. Okay. So, this needed a little bit of water in it as well, y'all. I'm down to the bottom of my shimmer frost. Okay, so here's what we got. So, see, keep on going, girl. You got it. You got it. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And I didn't want it in any kind of pattern, right? Patterns. I didn't want any patterns, really. Okay, so let's get these on there. Okay, I'm trying to watch out, though. I don't want to go over something that I've already, you know, pasted. You know, like one of my fireworks or anything. I'm just kind of trying to stay. Okay. Loving it. I wish I could listen, girl, okay? Don't count me out next time. Y'all. There we go. This is it. Okay. Let's do some at the top. Right here. Okay. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put like some more fireworks right there. And do you see how I'm kind of just, there's no pattern to this. Like I'm kind of laying it sideways to give it that, almost like a, I can't think of the word. Well, like, what am I looking for? It's like it's not really a shadowing, but it's just like I don't know. It's kind of just in the background, you know, to give it that little oomph. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Oomph. That was it. You know, Lord help it. Okay. Get my excess up. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Haphazard. There, Linda, yes! Haphazardly. Y'all, that was what I was going for. That's the look. That's it. Okay. So, y'all, can y'all see now? Okay. Now, let's put on. So, y'all, that transfer, just FYI, that transfer was, hold on. The one I just used was this big Mamba Jamma. It's got the 4 transfers. So it's got the traditional stripes and stars, and then your more antiquified stars and stripes. And this one is called Patriotic Patterns. It is not in my, I did not put it in the cart because I wasn't planning on using it. But you know me. Karina, thank you, my friend. Yes, Lori, it was. Thank you, Vicki. I'm loving the stars, too. It needed that. It needed a little something, something. I'm still thinking, I don't know, Sweet Land of Liberty is kind of looking, it's the only thing that's not shimmering. Let me see. Let's see what these look like. Did y'all see my post today about, Pam, you too, I hope you feel better, my friend. Hey, Tammy. I think it looks great, too. That's what it needed, that little something, though, y'all. It definitely needed that little something. Okay, so I'm going to do that one there. And that one there. Let me do this one first. And we're going to use Jolene. And And I'm hoping that it works because I did let this dry in this transfer, okay? But again, I told you I'm not really real concerned if it's not perfect. Okay. Get the excess, pull that off. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect. Okay, let me dry that, and then we're going to put this one on there. That's what I was thinking, Linda, because, that's all right, Tammy. That's what I'm thinking, because it's too flat. I'm thinking about washing that transfer and, or maybe not wash it and just kind of set it over it and use the shimmer white over it. Maybe that'll work. Give it some highlight. It's too blah. I don't know. It's too flat. Everything else is shimmering. Okay, so let's do this one. Gotcha. And I'm going to use Nominee for it. And these are just, I'm overlapping them onto each other, so it's not a big deal. Just to give it just some depth. Love it. Okay, that was a great idea, whoever suggested that. So you've got, can you see them up there? Oh, wrong way, Sean. See them? So we've got them up there. Okay, let's try those real quick, and I'm going to see about putting that back on there. Glitter. Oh, Crystal, you asking a lot. But I did think about painting it in some more. Maybe I should do that. To give it some more depth. And I hate to make it not look so, I mean, it's rustic looking, you know. It's so hard to, oh no, Kim. You're getting what Kathy had. This almost is not big enough, y'all. It's kind of stressing me out a little bit. Let's see. Now, again, there's dried paste in this. But I'm hoping, I'm just going to do it like that and go back over it. I'm going to go over it with some of the shimmer white. We're going to see what it does. I might have just messed the whole thing up. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. And it might just give it enough that we need. You know what I mean? Because when you have dry paste in your transfer, it won't push any paste through it, okay? So that's why I'm saying when you have dried paste, a lot of the times it's better just to wash your transfer. But this may just give it what we need. Or maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. I don't know if I love that either. You could, Kim. I'm just thinking maybe just put some lines in it just to give it something. Is that better? You'll see it. I don't love that either. I don't love it. Yeah, Tina, I probably could. Thank you, girl. I think it's beautiful too. This just seems, I probably should have come down to right here. That's probably what I should have done. Let me go back over this with, I'm going to go back over it with the shimmer black. I can't even see through it now. I'm about to wash it. Let me wash this off, y'all. Just wash it up. It's going to be the best. And then I'm going to go back over it with the shimmer black, or the shimmer shadow. That way, that'll be the best. Right, Linda. I mean, there you go. See, this is all a learning process. Y'all know me. I mean, sometimes things don't work out. The stars were really what my head was going towards. You know, those stars kind of in the background, kind of giving you know, kind of in that background. I like that look. And that's really what I was going for. But I don't love the Liberty. I think I should have went down a little bit with it. But we can make it work. Okay, y'all. So I just used a wet wipe on the top of this transfer. We'll flip it over. This is kind of how I have to do it down here. I don't have a sink down here yet. So, and then we take our board eraser, okay, and then get it off. And this gets it out of the silk screen area, okay. Right, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Girl, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know me. I just like to do some stuff and let's see what it works. Let's see how it works out. You never know. It's still turning out really pretty. It's still the vibe that I'm going after. It's still that look that I really wanted. So, you just got to go with it. Just go with it. Okay. I got so much stuff going on around here. Well, girl, I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's move this back a snip. And let's put this right here and let's dry it. So the back of these are our fuzzing cloths, y'all. The back of our fuzzing cloths, one side is a terry cloth, one side is a microfiber. The microfiber side is actually to dry the back of your transfer when you have washed it. It doesn't leave any fuzz, really. This side of the transfer with the terry cloth that feels more like your towel is more for your fuzzing, okay? So just, we're going to fuzz it. Hey, Darlene, how are you, friend? I do have that blue shimmer, but it's called the Mystery Shimmer Tour. I could use that. It's got kind of a gold in it too. Let's see. So all I'm doing, just so y'all know, this is also a technique that you use if you want to do almost a 3D effect, right? Or you know, kind of that psychedelic look, you know, where it's kind of, I think it's 3D, you know, where it's kind of a, anyway, you would put it on just a little bit over from it and give it that kind of 3D look. That's kind of, 3D is kind of what comes to mind. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have the, that is the national anthem. That's the national anthem. Okay, let's do this first, and let me see how I like it. I may not. I mean, we may just be going over this 5,629 times tonight. We sure might. So this is the blue one that has the gold in it. It's got a gold shimmer in it. This one was one that was designed. It was a specialty one that was designed that you could only win at an event. Let's see if we like it. I don't know. Maybe that's what it needed. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Kelly. How are you, girlfriend? See if I like it. Hey, I do like that better. That is better, y'all. Hold on. That's better. It's so hard to see upside down. That is better. Much, much better. Okay. Let me see with some of these. I don't know. What about the stars right there, y'all? I think that's it. That's what we need. What do you think about those stars right there? Can y'all see if I hold it up too much? You see the stars right there? And they're kind of rustic looking too. That gives it something in that space. Michelle said, yes! Okay. All right, let's put the rustic stars right here. I think that will give it that little something something it needs. Okay. Yes, I think the blue is much better too, y'all. The black was just kind of flat. The black was just way too flat. Okay. Get that in the middle. Claudine, that was a great idea, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yes, they do need the depth. And it also fills in that little space right there. I needed something filling in that space, you know? Definitely needed something. And I forgot that I had these that I put the gold leaf on, which is perfect. Oh, Kelly, yes, girl. Your day off. I love a good day off. I love a day off. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we need anything else. This might have done it. Y'all, I believe that's what it needed. That's what it needed. What do we think? It's so hard to see on the video. I think it looks great. I do too. Thanks, Donna. I'm loving it. I think that's what it needed. I think I'm good. If you guys, everything is shimmer now. Literally now, everything is shimmer on it. I think that's what it needed. I love this. I think this is going to be really cool out on a porch, you know, for 4th of July, for all the days, for Memorial Day, you know, all of it. I love it, love it, love it. I think it's going to be, no Michelle, no bow. But I will say this, what would be cool is if I did a wire. I don't have any wire, so I'm not even going to attempt to do it. But it would be cool to do, you know, the twisted wire on the top, and that would even give it that more rustic look if I was going to hang it. I'm probably going to set it, but if you were hanging it, to do a rustic wire, you know, to hang it and kind of do the curl and make that would even make it more rustic looking. So, y'all, thank y'all all so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. If you are wanting any of the items, make sure to go and check out the website. Check out that link in my description. And make sure, if you want to be put in for the shirt drawing, I will do it Wednesday because I want to do... Is tonight Monday? Yes. Yes, girl. It's mullet day. If you want to be put in the drawing, please make sure to share this one out. And then tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night, and then I will draw Wednesday for the t-shirt drawing. Thank y'all all so much for joining me tonight. I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night for another fun project. We're probably going to do another Patriotic. Bye, y'all.